suggesting that China is sort of using its decades of behavioral research and its AI development to actually change the psychology of users of TikTok?
Yes, changing the psychology, and also we must realize one thing that just a scenario that when TikTok was launched, it was it broke all the records of all other apps. It was the most downloadable app, and in India alone, uh, it was like the second largest. It had the second largest customer database after China. So yes, it is actually putting I would say, full stop on our mental well-being of the younger generation.
Well, this is interesting because I know the Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center is talking about banning 267 other Chinese apps, including really big ones like WeChat.
Right.
Now, that was something that was also discussed under the Trump administration, banning like WeChat as well as TikTok. And there was a huge pushback against that like, this was cutting off people from like relatives and family in China.
Or that it was censorship.
Or that it was censorship. How is the Indian public receiving this? Because it seemed like they were all on board for the TikTok ban. A lot of pushback in America. How are these other app bans being received?
Well, I would say a section of people in India also, were not going well with the ban on these apps, because many of them had their livelihood also from these apps like TikTok. They were earning money from TikTok. But slowly and slowly, as the tensions grew between the two countries, and many people understood, and many actually were not in the favor. But as we should all know that apps like WeChat are also stealing our data. We also name a few like Baidu Maps is also there. So if we compare these apps compared to the other applications, I know that other applications also tend to have data from the customers. But if you compare Chinese apps and the other applications, it is like comparing a small cup of water with the ocean, because they are actually having a hell lot of data, and they are receiving each and every detail of a particular person. Like just for an example, I would say that many particular apps, these Chinese apps, are also asking permissions for location services. Now I know many other applications also ask for your location services, but the thing is, they pinpoint the location services to the finest detail. Normally it's like a square kilometer or something, but if we talk about these particular Chinese apps, they are continuously monitoring your location to the finest point. So that is not required in applications like WeChat or other things like TikTok.
So if you use TikTok, basically someone in the Chinese government could potentially know exactly where you are.
Yes.
But what about when you're not using the app? You just have it on your phone.
The thing is, whenever you're not using the app, or even when you're not using that particular application, I would like to bring it to your notice that there is a thing called IMSI number, that is International Mobile Subscriber Identity. So when they have that IMSI number, what happens is, even if you change your phone, your SIM card is actually connected to that IMSI number. So they can actually they have a surveillance around you 24/7, no matter what, no matter if you do not have that application either.
So what do you think the Chinese Communist Party is doing with that data? Because that seems like, especially in India, that's an incredible amount of data on people. It seems like impossible to even like process that. How are they using it?
The thing is that they're not going to do anything with the location services of a normal person. But if that particular application lands up in some government official's phone, or in any particular, I would say, any civil servant's mobile, so that can do a lot harm. That can actually, steal a lot of confidential information that is there. That is why the Indian government also, specifically said that no particular people in the Indian Army or any other defense services should have these particular applications.